$788. That is what I've spent so far this year. Hello y'all, welcome. My name is Lauren, and today I really wanted to talk about all the stuff that I've bought in 2026 so far, because I love watching haul videos, I love seeing what people get, and I want to talk more about the cost of those items. Sometimes people do share the cost for sure. Other times they don't, and I'm like, I just want to know. I do love the trend that's like, how much are you gonna spend today? How much did you actually spend? So this is kind of inspired by that, but more like just what I actually spent. And we'll talk about if I regret anything, what I've used, what I loved, and how much everything costs, most importantly. Okay, so I will push all of this out and then we'll go month by month. Oh, and tiny spoiler alert. I do love unboxings. I feel like there's been a ton of unboxings of this guy in particular. Oh, look at him. But I think I will tuck this unboxing just at the end of this video. So if you want to skip down there to see the 20th anniversary Traveler's Notebook, then go right ahead. But I was waiting on this guy to arrive to make this video, so it feels super eventful and exciting. All right, first up is January, the second highest month. I do have my cheat sheet over here to make sure I don't forget anything. But it is only 3 items, but total these items are $250.50. And now that you know that, I'm sure if you've been around stationery for a minute, you can probably guess which one of these is actually the highest dollar item. I think, yes, it's actually the highest or the most expensive item I've purchased this year at all. And it is, of course, the Sailor. Oh, look at her. The Sailor 1911 14 karat gold nib in medium fine. I really should clean out this cap, huh? Probably. Anyway, but yes, I bought this pen in January and I really love it. Definitely one of my go-to pens. I've been doing a lot of sketching with it. No regrets. It's perfect in every way. Next up, I got this green flash little Palace Cat rolling stamp. Oh, did I say these are all from Yoseka, or this January purchase haul is from Yoseka. And then this guy, da-da-da-da. So I think I've used this guy, maybe like, use it on some letters, probably like 10 times, That's not like a bad amount. Would I say that I like absolutely have to have it? I don't know. It's super cute though, I do love it. But not as much as the Sailor, I guess. I do really love the LCN charm that I got. This little Hope bird guy. I think this one's really beautiful. And it is on my Hobonichi, I always forget what this thing is called. My Tragan pouch, I believe. Yes. And it has lived there since January. I love it. It's just like a nice little bit of pizzazz onto the pouch. So definitely love this guy. Really glad that I got it. So yeah, I guess if we were ranking the items, it would be the pen, the charm, and then the stamp. There we go. That is January. All right, next up we have February coming in at $132.60. So first up we have this clear cover. Yeah, you could tell it's clear. This clear TN cover that I wanted for my PET sticker book. So I've been going through cutting out my PET tapes and putting them in here, and I really wanted just a cover for this book just because I feel like I'm gonna be tossing it around a lot of places. And yeah, Serica Studio makes these and I am pretty happy with it. I really like it. I don't love how it's like fluted. I don't know if you can see, but it's like rippled up here. And maybe I should just like reverse it and see if that helps, because the bag is fine. I don't know, but I'm sure that's just like the way plastic is. Really doubt that it's anything with the product itself. And it's also, it gets kind of hot in my office, so maybe the heat has something to do with that. But I just noticed that, so thought I would call it out. But still very happy with this purchase. Next up, we have my rickshaw. What is this? I think this is the Sinclair bag model. But anyway, this is the rickshaw bag. Has plush interior and has space for 3 pens as well as this pocket and then this gigantic bigger pocket. And this design is by Claudia from the Cloudy Desk. It is super cute. And I use this thing, I've used this a lot more in the spring. I think in the winter, maybe not so much, but in the spring, it's like the perfect size if I just want a couple of things to travel around with, and I don't have to bring have to. I tend not to want to bring my gigantic Superior Labor utility pouch out with me just because that one's all leather and beautiful and will be trapped in my home forever. So anyway, this is a perfect pouch. This little Uniball pen usually sits right there. Then I have a clip here, and I usually have my gouache palette in here, but that is a purchase from April, so we will get there when we get to April. But love this pouch, it's great, and I especially love Claudia's designs, of course. Okay, and then we have the Thousand Skies stuff. Oh, look how cute. So I know this about myself, that I am not really a sticker sheet person. I just get really, the permanence of it just, I don't know, I just can't do it. So I have purchased this back in February. Have not used a single sticker. I've looked at it all the time. I take it out constantly. I look at the stickers. I just need to use stickers. And weirdly, I've been very, very good about using other stickers that I've purchased since this one purchase, but I don't know. I guess I'm just really obsessed with these illustrations. So they are hard to use. I even got the one that I love the most on its own, special stickers. So I knew, I don't know. I have no excuse. Okay. And then I think this was a cute little freebie. Look at that. Adorable. I definitely will be using these in some Happy Mail now that I just remembered that these exist. So hooray for that. Okay, but I have been using this cute little stamp perforated washi tape. Look at all those cute designs. So I have used the heck out of this one, don't you worry. And I've also used these labels. Ta-da! And yeah, it's the same designs as the washi tape, just because I knew that I really liked those illustrations and wanted them on all the things. And then lastly, I kind of blurred this visit between, where are we at? February and March, but I know I went to the store twice, once each month. So I'm not sure what I bought, what time, but we will pick it up in March. Regardless, I do know that I bought these alphabet stickers both times. So I obviously have used the heck out of this one page, and then for March I got a fresh page that I've only used one sticker from so far. Hooray! Okay, and then I also got this brush pen. Oh, did I even say the name of the shop? Anyway, so I got these from Open Studio in Portland, Maine. It's a super cute shop, definitely quickly becoming one of my favorite places. Really loved shopping there twice so far this year. Okay, so that is February. Okay, March was pretty chill, coming in at $101. So first up is my second visit to Open Studio. I got these two guys from High Tide, I believe. Ooh, it does not say on the back. But yeah, I'm 95% positive that these came from High Tide originally. And I know the cat especially was sold out everywhere, so I was super happy to find it in person. And then I had to get the Shiba, obviously, because I have a lot of cat-themed stationery and not a whole lot of dog-themed stationery. And I know my dog stationery people are out there, so I have to represent. So I got those two, and then I hit up the sticker wall again, got a restock of the alphabet sheet, and then I also got the alphabet sheet in pink, and then some other little sheets that I've used all of these already multiple times, so hooray. And then I saw that this little hand clip from, I think it's Geckoso Studio, something like that, came back in stock at Yoseka, and I have been wanting this guy for quite some time. It's only $7, so really not too much of an investment, It's definitely worth it. I'll be honest, I do not use it at all. I just have it on my little stationery tote bag, and that's where he hangs out for forever, and it brings me an endless amount of joy because I think it's just so perfect. So it's not used, but it's I don't know, visually used. It's just decoration, but I'm really glad that it is in my home. And then extremely practical, I've been thinking about getting one of these Hobonichi page keepers, I think they're called. It looks like this. It tucks into the back pocket of your cover, any cover that you have. This size is for both the Weeks and the A6. I obviously have it on the Weeks. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I not like turned up my nose at this product at first, but I was kind of like, I don't know if I like really need that. And then I've been taking my Weeks places and it's been opening, in my bag, and stuff has been getting stuck in it. Some of the pages got like a little dented, which was very sad. And so I thought, wait, Hobonichi already solved this issue, so let's just try it out. And I absolutely love it. I really wish I got it sooner. It's perfect. It's really satisfying to open and close, which is half of the fun. And also, obviously, it keeps the whole thing closed. I also know some people use it to like mark the week, or the page, like this, and then they'll close the whole thing. Maybe, I don't know, do people do that? I feel like I've seen people do that, but now that I'm trying it out, I really hate it, so maybe it's just not for me, and that's okay. Or maybe no one does it at all. Anyway, but yeah, great purchase, really loved both of those things. Oh, and yes, and this was the lowest month, or March was the lowest month by far? I don't know, by $30, so yeah, I would say that's a good amount to be lower by. And then we get to April. I went a lot of places in April and I got a lot of things. So April is by far the highest month with $305. Okay, so let me get everything in frame. All right, we'll start with the smallest single item purchase, I believe, of the whole month. So this one washi tape from Muji. I already have this washi tape and I've been using it so much that I bought a backup. It's perforated, it's perfect. Shout out to my friend Michael in the margins who uses it for like little tip-ins. It's really, really good for that. I've been using it for that a lot. And I love it, and I was getting kind of low, and I thought, let me just buy it again. It's like $5, so really astute investment. Actually, I think it's even less, maybe $3. Something like that. Obviously, I tracked all of these purchases, and also Editing Lauren will put up all of the exact prices on the page, which I don't know why I'm trying to guess the prices, but I feel like it'll be a fun surprise for both of us to see how off or how accurate I was from the actual cost of things. So awesome. And then next up we have the paper mouse. So firstly, this was a freebie. I was so excited that they had them though. This is by Hiroku Kubota, one of my favorite illustrators. She's done a lot of my favorite covers. I think my first Weeks was by her. So my very first Hobonichi was a Weeks. So I feel like really sentimental about her art. And I was so glad they had this in stock because it's like a really beautiful illustrated piece, and yeah, just really pumped to snag it. And then same trip from the paper mouse, I got the Partner Shop Have a Nice Trip passports insert. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say insert stamp, but that's not true. And it's really beautiful. It's beautifully foiled. The pages are really nice and thick. And as you can see, I already got a couple of stamps in there. And the paper quality is really great, so there's absolutely no bleed through to the other side. There's like a little bit of ghosting, but that's really nice and satisfying. And as you can probably see, spoiler alert, I really wanted to get this because I knew that I would be visiting another partner shop later in the month. So super pleased with this purchase. And then I also got the spring release. What are these called? I think these have similar names, but something like Memory Keeping, or I guess Not a Dream and Heavenly Sweets sticker packs. This was like one of the things that I didn't love like enough to buy directly from Hobonichi, but I thought like, oh, if I see it, I see it and I'll probably pick it up. And that is exactly what I did. So I haven't used too much of it, and I feel like this is another one that I might get a little too precious with because Not a Dream especially, I really love their designs. You could see these like frames that I feel like I'm gonna want to use on special occasions. I don't know. I should just use it today. Get it out of my system. No, I'm not gonna do that. But stickers are meant to be used, and I have used a couple from each of them, so hooray for me. And I would say, I think the cost kind of surprised me. I think total at the Paper Mouse, I spent like around $50 on these like Oh, that's a lie. Actually, I also got a Uniball 1 refill, but still, I think that was not at all expensive, so I don't know. But I want to say each of these items was like $15, so you know, math, it adds up. And so yeah, I got these three things, the free Hobonichi guide, and then also a 0.5 millimeter refill for my Uniball 1P. So that is the paper mouse. And then next up, actually one of the, probably like the second most expensive purchase of this month. Not the tin itself, but I got a bunch of gouache paints because I've been really missing painting with gouache, and April is Plain April, which is a fun painting outside challenge. So I wanted to finally set up my gouache palette and use that as like motivation to get out and paint, which I definitely did. I definitely have been doing. The only regret I have is this green. I feel like my green is just like a little too yellow. I don't know. I feel like I can't get like a bright grass green with this current setup. So that's my one regret. But all in all, not too bad. And again, this is like not what you're looking at, but the tubes themselves probably is like $100 worth of paint. But I don't know, those will probably last me, I don't know, like 20 years or something. A very, very long time with the amount that I paint. So I'm pretty pleased overall with that purchase. And this is an art toolkit pocket palette from Eric Small Things and Cute Things from Japan for Cute Things from Japan's 10th anniversary last year, I want to say, or 2 years ago. My God, what is time? I think it was 2 years ago. Wow. Anyway, so this palette is sadly no longer available, but I do love it. And I had not used it since I bought it, which is, you know, not great, but hey, I'm using it now and I'm really happy with it. And it lives in the rickshaw case. Hooray! Okay, next up is actually Omoi Studio in Philadelphia. And I got this, we will zoom out. I got this Penco pile-up caddy. I'll put a picture up of what I use it for, but I, just needed one more. These aren't the cheapest thing in the world, but they do look super, super cute. And I use these mostly to organize all of my stamps. Oh, and I almost forgot. I also got Omoi's guide for Philadelphia, which is so cute. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with it. They were unfortunately out of these when I visited last year, so I was really glad. They're just for free on their website. Like you could add it to your cart, and they have this like special Chinatown insert, which is super cute. So just like a nice piece of ephemera and some excellent Philly recommendations. So glad to get those two things from Omoi. Yay! And then next up, I went to Two Hands Papery in Colorado. This is a cute little shop in Boulder. I really loved it. It was my first time there. And of course, got the partner stamp. I stamped this like everywhere I possibly could stamp. And an ongoing project is to fill partner shop stamps on the interior of my road trip TN. And so that one is right there. Are we focused? Maybe. I think because it's a fuzzy texture, the camera is kind of upset, but trust me when I say that it's there. So we've got Two Hands Papery, Penny Post, Omoi. And then on the back we have Yoseka and the Paper Mouse. So definitely got to get one up here. Ooh, there would be 6 partner shops. Can you even believe it? I wonder what it'll be. I'm really excited. And then of course, I think, I'm going to fill in all of these little gaps with even more stamps, partner shop stamps. I'm sure I'll go to another traveler stamp caravan. So yeah, that was a really special visit. I loved going there. It's a super cute shop. Highly recommend checking it out. And then at the same time, I also got the Traveler's Times, and this is their anniversary edition. Is it? I said that so... Okay, there we go, yes. I believe this is their anniversary edition. Yeah. So I was really glad to get this at Two Hands Papery at the same time that I got the partner stamps. And then I also got a bunch of stickers off of their sticker wall. This is like a crazy highlighter orange. It looks a little bit different in person than on camera, but I feel like you can still get the vibes that it's like crazy bright. And I also got some green ones that I actually already used, if you can believe it. Oh, we could zoom back in. Yes, let's do that. And then I got these really cute stickers. My one, I don't know, I guess complaint, not a complaint, one note I would say is that I didn't realize that these were from Pipsticks, and had I realized that, I would not have bought them, to be honest. I do not like Pip stickers, Pipsticks stickers. There we go. I do love their designs. You know, I know they've worked with a lot of artists, so no disrespect to those artists at all. I just feel like, let's see if you can see. Yeah, this has happened to me on more than one Pip Sticks sticker sheet that I own, where the stickers are hard to peel off for some reason. Like you could see here, and then especially at the M, it like brings up the backing paper. So not my most favorite thing in the world. I find that they're really difficult to use. And I don't know if it's an age thing. As we previously talked about, I do have a tendency to hold on to stickers for quite some time, so always happy to blame user error, but yeah, they're not my favorite sticker brand. I'm so glad I got these. I think they're super fun, and I will for sure use them. And of course, Two Hands was really awesome to go to. Such a cool store. They had a ton of fountain pens, a ton of fountain pen inks. I actually, I think I only spent... Actually, I spent $0 there because Ed bought all the stuff for me. I think even then, though, total it was $25, something like that, I want to say. And there's also other stickers that I already used. Did I just buy stickers there? Oh my god, this was so recently, y'all. Embarrassing. But I think that that's kind of like what I want to prioritize moving forward, is just going to new places, new stationery shops specifically for like partner stamps or fun stuff, like events that they're doing, rather than, I guess, like chasing stuff online, maybe is the best way to put it. Like when I was newer to stationery, I would see things and just think, oh my god, this is so cool, unique, so innovative, and I would just want to get it immediately. But there's always going to be cool, unique, innovative things in stationery, and you kind of think like, wow, what can you really innovate on with stationery? But man, these stationery brands are just really, really killing it. There's always fun products coming out, so I think slowing down myself and then just waiting to see that stuff in person is like what I want to prioritize. Which I feel like I have, you know? I think, yeah, like some of the things I was most excited about were the free guides, the traveler's times, 20th anniversary, the stamps, so I'm really happy about that. Okay, and then the last purchase of April was the 20th anniversary card size set. So let me clean all this stuff up and then we can unbox this guy. Here she is. I can't even believe it. So shout out to the Paper Mouse where I got this one from. They put up their pre-orders and I feel like it's sold out in like a minute. I do not know how I got one, but I feel very grateful, super lucky. And these shipped super fast once they got their shipment in, so super, yeah, just super grateful to them. They're awesome. And look at this little guy, this little journaling lobster that they included. I can't even believe him. Oh, adorable. Okay, so let's get to it. I love this box. This whole box is foil stamped on, yeah, 3 sides, which is kind of crazy. And I always appreciate their backs, like the grayscale illustrations. I think those are always really satisfying. Okay. Here we go. Oh my god, it's so cute. Dying. All right. Okay, so I got the brown one mainly because I preferred the zipper case color in the brown one to the black one. I think the black one's blue. Anyway, but I really liked this kind of gray color. So let's get this guy out first. Nice. So satisfying. It feels like, I don't know, like this waxed canvas kind of feel. And I do believe, watching other unboxings, that it could fit like, oh yeah, a business card for sure. Probably something a little bit bigger than a business card. I bet it would fit in Instax. Cool. Then we have the anniversary set little pamphlet. Super cute. I always appreciate how they include the like refill setup in all of their little guides because, yeah, you never know when you're gonna need a nice little reference. Here are the jump bands. Oof, and there we go. Look at the card size. I definitely need to like frame this along with all of my other little TN, like, I don't know what you call these, little flyer guys. Okay, and then actually I just want to take out everything I know I'm gonna want to set up right away. Oh, do I want to set up the little folder? The folder is so cute. God. Okay, we will leave this in the plastic for now, I think. Oh, and then let's look at the little inserts. Ugh. I hate ripping things. Yeah, there we go. We could slide them out. Stunning. So the brown ones have the foil on them and then the gray ones do not. And are these both? Yeah, this is definitely MD cream paper on the inside. So cute. And this, yes, I thought so. This is MD white. So you could see the difference. Ta-da. I don't know. I'm not a bright white person. But maybe I will use these one day. Okay, so those are those two. Oof. Oh, nice. I love the bright orange extra one. And of course we gotta take out the elastic here. Little extra jump band. Perfect. And then, oh, ta-da! There she is, so tiny. I can't even, oh, and there's one already in here. Oh my God, I did not expect that, even though that is typical. Okay, so obviously we gotta get this out of here. And then we'll put in the, what is this? What does it say? The cotton zipper case, of course. How could I forget? I feel like it goes this way, but I know, would it go this way? I guess you could do it either way, but I'll do it like this. I do feel like this would be a super cute little wallet. Okay, and then we'll just stretch it out. Like you could definitely fit like a credit card or two. Then we'll put the cream in. I have to count and see how many pages this is. It feels less than a typical insert, but we'll see. I could have completely made that up. All right, slide that in. Boom, and there we go. Our little tiny adorable card size case is all ready for business. I am completely obsessed with this little guy. It was a little bit of a FOMO purchase, I'm not gonna lie. So, you know, I think I'm a collector and I think it's okay to collect things, but I do hope that I use this because it's adorable. I've definitely been looking up everyone's like ideas on what they're gonna use this for. I think for me, which is why I wanted to count the pages, I might do like an alphabet, like found letters and have that be a fun little art project. So each page would be a letter. There's only 26 letters, so I feel like we can definitely get there, you know? And then have it just be like a little tiny alphabet of found like signage, you know? I think that'd be super cute. All right, so thank you so much for sticking with me as I talk through all of my purchases in 2026 so far this year. I think I do have some bigger purchases coming up for the remainder of the year. 2027 Hobonichi, of course, and then I kind of want a plotter for ink swatching. I think that would be super cute. I think I want to wait to see what holiday boxes they have. I know Plotter usually does like a holiday special edition, which might be fun. So I'm in no rush to buy that, but obviously Hobonichi 2027 will be a little bit of a rush. And then the washi station, love you washi station for forever. You know, take all the time you need. I know it's been a hot minute, but for anyone who doesn't know, the washi station is really great. They've been on hiatus with their online shop for a little bit, but you know, I will wait for you. So as soon as they open, I don't know. I feel like I probably will spend at least $100 there. So what we have, Hobonichi, more washi tape, and maybe a plotter. I don't know, that's like probably another $500 or something like that. But I am good with that. I think I will continue doing what I'm doing. I think my only regrets so far this year, what are the Palace cat stamp? Not even a regret, just like, you know, maybe I wouldn't buy it again. And then, not a regret, but like, this was for sure a FOMO purchase, which doesn't feel great, but if I do use it, then I'll feel awesome about it. So we'll see how this goes. But all in all, I don't know, 2 items, that's really not so bad. And again, my total was $788. Not saying that you have to spend that amount by any means. It's just what I spent, and I'm nosy. I like to know how much people spend on things. So be the change that you want to see in the world. Am I right? Okay, anyway, I've been saying goodbye for like 20 minutes, but thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!